Today with Ray. Hello, my friends. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing you the Saturday special because we got breaking news in our industry. Ninestar, the PRC that owns Lexmark, was banned by the Department of Homeland Security over forced labor. That ban went in effect in June of 2023. Ninestar was not happy about being banned, along with 8 subsidiaries. They filed a lawsuit against the United States government. They wanted a preliminary injunction. They wanted the United States government to tell them how they knew that Ninestar was using slave labor in their manufacturing processes. Of course, the United States government wasn't going to abide by that request. And Ninestar lost. Ladies and gentlemen, this ban ain't going away. The ban is enforced. The lawsuit by Ninestar has been settled. And all those friends of mine that sell and supply and service products that are manufactured by Ninestar or any of its subsidiaries, I believe, banned or not, should stop using them. Since June of 2023, I've been pretty vocal on this subject. And I've been warning all of my friends, look, at the end of the day, this isn't going to go the way that our friends at Lexmark think it's going to go. I've been telling you all since June that Lexmark's been distorting, distracting, I believe outright lying to the entire free world about their relationship with Ninestar. And now that Ninestar's lost this lawsuit, it's time for all of my friends in this industry to jump off that damn fence, and you got 2 ways to go. You could go toward freedom, or you could jump off the fence and support a PRC that's controlled by the Communist Chinese Party and a dictator called Xi. Go ahead and jump on that side. I think we need to jump on the side for freedom, and I think our industry all over the free world needs to say no to Ninestar and every damn one of their subsidiaries, whether those subsidiaries are banned or not. Ladies and gentlemen, you can find this out there. Let me just blow up the part that's important. Plaintiffs are not required to exhaust their administrative remedies under the particular facts of this case. Plaintiff's motion for preliminary injunction is denied, dated February 27th of 2024. That's how the court describes this. You know, I don't like to sugarcoat things, and I like to kind of be forceful the way I talk about things. This is what I think. Ninestar, get the hell out of the U.S. supply chain and take all your subsidiaries with you, especially Lexmark, your largest. Pack your bags and go. You sued the United States government, you lost. Game over. The ban remains. Whether those subsidiaries you own are on that list or not, take them all with you and get the hell out of our supply chain. And I'm hoping my friends around the free world say the same thing. It's time to go. You can go to any of the websites of the subsidiaries that Ninestar owns. I have 2 of them up here along with Ninestar's website. I got the website of Static Control. I got the website of Lexmark. Ladies and gentlemen, when you go to the website of Ninestar itself and you listen to how they talk about all these companies they own and how wonderful it is that they own all these companies and all the wonderful things they're going to do because they own all these companies, there's no talk about how they're just an investor. There's no talk about how these companies have total autonomy to do whatever the hell they want. When you go to the Ninestar website, they're talking about these companies the way a corporation that owns a company would talk about it. They own it. On the Ninestar website, it says Ninestar Corporation files lawsuit in motion for preliminary injunction to suspend arbitrary UFLPA entity listing. Ninestar, you got to replace that. Now you got to say you lost. Tell the whole world you lost. And the whole world needs to pay attention to the realities regarding Ninestar. And we shouldn't put up with the crap that they're going to do and that they have been doing. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the reality. You got Arway Imaging Tech Company, Ltd. How are they tied to Kingway? How are they connected with Static Control? If you come over here, you got Ninestar Corporation. You got all these different companies they own. Lexmark, Pantom, G&G, Kingway, Static Control. They're all there. They're bragging about how they own all these companies. And when you listen to the folks at Lexmark talk about how Ninestar is just one of their many suppliers, how Ninestar is just an investor, it's just, who wants to say it with me really loud? It's bullshit. I don't care if they're on this list of banned subsidiaries or not. We, as freedom-loving people, should just ban all of them and not take a chance. Not take the chance that tomorrow they're going to set up another subsidiary. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that Ninestar itself was sitting on the fence because they thought they were going to win the case. But now that they lost the case, what shenanigans are they going to do? What are they going to set up new subsidiaries? They're going to set up all this crazy crap? They're going to come in from different countries? What are they going to do? It's time for the industry that I call home, those friends of mine that sell, supply, and service print equipment, to get off the damn fence and jump one way or the other. You jump toward freedom or you jump and support a communist Chinese party-controlled company that's been banned over forced and slave labor. It's time to man up and women up and make a damn decision. I had a terrible nightmare, and I wanted to show this picture. You know, I'm thinking, does our industry want Xi to come to a BTA meeting so he can explain how he allows Lexmark to do whatever they want, how Lexmark's got their own board and he doesn't interfere with any PRC company, and he's so outraged that this PRC company would use the slave labor? Well, folks, even if he did, we wouldn't believe a word he said, would we? See, this guy's a dictator in a communist country. I don't believe in him. But yet, since June of 2023, we believed all the leaders at Lexmark. I mean, we believed everything they said, right? We were sitting on the fence. In my dream, you got Cheese actually holding a What's Happening hat, standing next to a Lexmark sign. He's having a panel discussion about slave labor. What a damn nightmare this was. Ladies and gentlemen, on the BTA website, we got the Lexmark logo. You know, back in June and July timeframe of 2023, I was pretty outraged that the BTA had the Ninestar logo and they were allowing Ninestar to support that organization. I called it out. I screamed about it. The BTA did the right thing, and they kicked Ninestar out of the club. And now I see Lexmark on the website as a sponsor. This is what I believe. Should Lexmark have to disclose immediately who they replace Ninestar as a supplier and manufacturer with in order to remain as a BTA sponsor? It's time for our industry, all of its actors, its organizations as well, to get off the damn fence. Maybe we were all sitting on the fence waiting, right? You're waiting to see how this lawsuit was going to pan out. Well, they lost. Ninestar lost. Lexmark executive was in an ENX magazine. I did an episode on it. I was pretty outraged by it. And he was talking about how they had a new supplier, but he didn't tell you who it was. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that Lexmark, and I hate to say this, but I really believe this. I believe that Lexmark was on the side of the PRC. They were hoping the Communist Chinese Party-controlled company won. Because if they won, then they would all get to live on in normal life, right? Well, they didn't win. Their owners lost. And now it's time for our industry to face that reality. It's time for our industry to get off the damn fence. And we can jump toward freedom, or we can jump on the side that supports a Communist Chinese Party-controlled company that's been banned over forced and slave labor. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot to think about over the weekend, but come Monday, our industry needs to man up and women up and jump on one side or the other. I'll see you all on Monday.